latitude, platitude, latitude, longitude. Do you ever just, when you wake up in the morning, start getting flooded with negative thoughts, man? You're thinking, you're sitting there, you're trying to be in prayer, meditation, get geared up, prepared for the day. Your mind just straight up immediately goes to the place where it's like, overwhelm, overwhelm, overwhelm. You have all this stuff to do. It's going to be such a busy day. This and then that and this. How are you going to get it all done? I think a lot of people do that. I struggle with it sometimes. Today heavier than most days. You got to just kind of interrupt yourself and be like, whoa, relax, okay? Relax. We don't need to be thinking about all this negative stuff right off the rip. The way to combat that is to basically force feed your mind thoughts of an opposite nature. Hello? Are we gonna hit second gear? Jeez Louise. Basically, you gotta force feed yourself thoughts of an opposite nature, which would be gratitude, platitude, latitude, longitude. This guy's in 2 lanes. Legend. A lot of people talk about gratitude. I talk about it a lot, because it's so important. Dude, it's not just stating a list of things that you are happy to have in your life. Just stating the list, saying it out loud, you're good to go. No, it's not going to change anything. You need to shift your vibrational state. Your state of awareness, your state of consciousness needs to shift. It needs to be altered. You need to feel the feeling of gratitude. Dude, it's like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I am healthy. I woke up this morning, dude. I get to go to the gym and build my temple. That is absolutely freaking awesome. I get to go speak to my bunch of friends at the gym that I don't know their names. I see them every day for almost 3 years. These people feel so comfortable with me as a human being and how I present myself and the things that they know about me and what I'm a subject matter expert in, that it's all positive, it's all happy, it's smiles. They also feel comfortable enough to talk to me about grievances and difficulties and problems they're dealing with their life, use me as a confidant of sorts to help them build and grow their life. I'm grateful for the opportunity to help these people grow and evolve. Just by having the conversations with them, it's helping me strengthen my skill sets and grow and evolve. A lot of them are faith-driven. It's helping me build my spiritual relationship with God. Dude, I get to go to the gym. I'm driving a motorcycle right now, dude. I've ridden for 10 years. I haven't had a bike for 7 of those years. I've just borrowed my buddies' bikes because I've been in the lean years of my entrepreneurial development. I had to sell my motorcycles and all my assets to grow my businesses. Now I've got not just 1, but 2 bikes. One of them being my dream bike. This bike right here that I'm on helped me get into starting my dreams and passions and visions of being a motovlogger. This bike was the bike that my buddy owned when he got me into riding. This is the bike that inspired me to ride. Now I own it. How full circle synchronistic is that? That's beautiful. I'm grateful for that. That's magnificent. It's crazy. I'm well rested. I have no ailments, physical, mental, spiritual, any. No ailments. I'm literally blessed, abundant. Financially, I'm covered by God's grace. I'm taken care of. I run a business that I enjoy doing, that makes me enough money to have a sustainable livelihood. My family is healthy and whole. My parents are around. I get to talk to my parents every day. Bro, how could it be a stressful, overwhelming day when literally everything is divinely orchestrated to work out for me? Literally everything is divinely orchestrated to work out for me. Straight up facts. And I feel good. I just got a full body chill down my whole body. Now, was that the gratitude or was that because it's super cold out here? I'm gonna say it was the gratitude. It is very early in the morning and it is very chilly. Speaking of chilly, I'm grateful that I never have to worry about where my next meal's coming from. I'm covered. Shelter, food, clothing, resources, handled. Some people deal with that. That's not struggles I deal with. I'm out of poverty consciousness. I'm out of I'm out of poverty consciousness. I'm out of survival state. That allows me to focus more on my creative mind and building and growing in the way that I see fit, on my passions. Right there, I'm mega ultra super supercalifragilisticexpialidociously grateful for that, dude. I'm afforded the opportunity to literally just vibe for a living, bro. My entire life is based around vibes. If I don't want to do something, I don't do it because I don't have to. Because I've built a life that gives me walking away power from anything that I don't see fit for the desirable future that I've built. How lit is that? Some people can't do that. I get to do that. Dude, I'm so blessed it's stupid. Dude, a couple of weeks ago, I was feeling a little bogged down, a little stressed and overwhelmed. Literally on a random, I think it was a Sunday. Random day, I'm literally just like, I'm packing a bag in 30 minutes, going to the airport immediately and getting on a plane. I'm going to England for 10 days because I felt like it. I was feeling a little bit low, so I went to the EU, dude. I traveled literally halfway across the planet because I felt like it. Do you have any idea how unbelievably privileged that is? I literally don't have the right to complain about small little nuanced things in my life. I don't have the right because I'm so unbelievably blessed that when I'm dealing with some little minute mental or physical or spiritual ailment or financial ailment, dude, it's just like if you charted my life out on a XYZ chart, it's just like a pullback. These little regressions are literally just a pullback in the development cycle of my life. That's normal in assets, in charts. I'm a trader. I use analogies that maybe a lot of people don't necessarily understand. Honestly, I think everyone should trade. It's such a useful skill to understand, especially because everything moves in cycles. Everything's cyclical. The seasons are cyclical, dude. I'm so grateful, man. This has a very, very, very important takeaway because a lot of people do deal with this, and then they get up. What I mean by deal with this, they get up, they start spiraling into negative thoughts, and that eats them up, and their whole day just goes downhill from there, and they just rock with it, and they have a bad day. You can interrupt your thought loops and interject good thoughts, force those to take over, and then change the trajectory of your day. That is a skill set. That's a skill set that's learned, it's honed, it's crafted, it's improved upon. It is a skill set that you can learn. Once you get good enough at it, then it's like, dude, nothing can faze me. Nothing can move me out of my vibrational state that I've consciously chosen to be in. That's how you love life and then ultimately win the day. Mark 5 Supra. So cool, dude. Little Ninja 650. Little Ninja 650. Zooby zooby zoo. Boosie. And what is that? A Suzuki 1300. What the heck in heck? What the heck in heck is that thing? It's a little old 1300cc guy. What's with all the big boys right here? These guys are big. Dog. What, bro? An FJR, a Yamaha FJR 1300. Can't honestly say I've heard of it. Whatever. I know what a Hayabusa is. That's this thing's older brother. Love you, bye.